What makes someone a great leader? Is it power, position, money? Or is it the ability to remain calm when the world is falling apart? Abraham Lincoln was born in a simple log cabin and faced poverty, personal loss, political failure, and one of the greatest crises in American history. Yet he eventually became the leader of a divided nation during the American Civil War. He was surrounded by pressure, criticism, conflict, and impossible decisions, and still, Lincoln became remembered not only for what he accomplished, but for the way he led. His story teaches us that leadership is not about having all the answers. It is about having the courage to listen, the humility to learn, and the character to do what is right when the easy choice is not the right choice. Today, let's explore 11 lessons Abraham Lincoln can teach us about leadership. Lessons that remain just as powerful in our workplaces, relationships, communities, and personal lives. Lesson 1. Lead with integrity. Lincoln understood that leadership begins with character. A leader can have intelligence, influence, and authority, but without integrity, those qualities can become dangerous. Lincoln's life reminds us that trust is earned through consistency. People may forget what a leader says, but they remember whether that leader's actions match their words. If you want others to trust you, begin by being honest when honesty is difficult. Lesson 2. Learn from failure. Lincoln experienced many setbacks throughout his life. He faced business failure, political disappointments, and personal struggles, but he refused to allow failure to become his identity. Every setback became part of his education. This is one of the most important lessons in leadership. Failure is not always proof that you are on the wrong path. Sometimes, it is preparing you to become capable of handling a greater responsibility. Lesson 3. Never stop learning. Lincoln had limited formal education, but he became a lifelong learner. He read constantly. He studied law. He listened to others. He learned from experience. Leadership requires the humility to accept that you don't know everything. The moment a leader stops learning is often the moment growth begins to stop. Read, ask questions, listen carefully, stay curious. Knowledge makes leadership stronger. Lesson 4. Listen before you decide. Lincoln understood that leadership was not about always being the loudest person in the room. He listened to people with different opinions. He considered different perspectives, and he understood that listening does not mean weakness. It means gathering information before making a decision. Many conflicts become worse because people are waiting for their turn to speak instead of genuinely listening. A thoughtful leader listens first. Lesson 5. Stay humble when you gain power. Lincoln rose from extremely modest beginnings to the highest office in the United States. But he remained connected to ordinary people. His humility made him approachable. And humility is one of the qualities that allows leaders to continue learning. Power should not make you feel superior to others. It should remind you of your responsibility toward them. Lesson 6. Communicate with clarity. Lincoln was known for communicating complex ideas in a way ordinary people could understand. Great leadership requires more than having good ideas. You must be able to communicate those ideas clearly. People cannot follow a vision they do not understand. Whether you are leading a company, a team, or a family, clear communication creates trust. Say what you mean. Listen carefully, and avoid making simple things unnecessarily complicated. Lesson 7. Have empathy for others. Lincoln understood that leadership requires more than logic. Requires understanding people. People have fears, they have losses, they have hopes, they have different experiences. Empathy allows a leader to see beyond an argument and understand the human being behind it. You don't have to agree with everyone to understand them. An understanding is often the first step towards solving conflict. Lesson 8. Make difficult decisions. Leadership often means making decisions that nobody wants to make. Some choices will be unpopular, some will bring criticism, some will require sacrifice. Lincoln faced decisions where there was no perfect solution. But leadership is not about waiting for perfect circumstances. It is about making the best decision possible with the information you have and accepting responsibility for the outcome. Lesson 9. Stay calm during a crisis. During the Civil War, Lincoln faced enormous pressure. He was criticized from many directions. The country was deeply divided, and the consequences of every decision were enormous. Yet he understood the importance of remaining calm. When a leader panics, fear spreads. When a leader remains calm, people gain confidence. You cannot always control the crisis, but you can control how you respond to it. Lesson 10. Forgiveness can be more powerful than revenge. Lincoln understood that rebuilding a divided nation would require more than victory. It would require reconciliation. Revenge may feel satisfying in the moment, but forgiveness can create the possibility of a better future. A strong leader understands that winning a conflict is not always the same as creating peace. Sometimes the greatest victory is finding a way to move forward together. Lesson 11. Leave a legacy of service. Lincoln's life reminds us that leadership is ultimately about service. The question is not only, what can I gain from being a leader? It is also, what responsibility do I have toward the people I lead? A meaningful legacy is not built through titles. It is built through the lives you improve, the people you inspire, the problems you help solve, and the values you leave behind. Abraham Lincoln's life teaches us that great leadership is not created in moments of comfort. It is revealed during moments of difficulty, when failure tests your confidence, when criticism tests your patience, when power tests your humility, and when difficult decisions test your character. Lincoln reminds us that leadership begins with leading yourself. Control your emotions, keep learning, listen carefully, stay humble, and remain committed to your values. You don't need a title to practice leadership. You can lead through your choices. You can lead through your example. So ask yourself, what kind of leader am I becoming? Am I listening enough? Am I learning from failure? Am I treating people with respect? And when difficult moments arrive, will I choose what is easy or what is right? Because the most important leadership lesson from Abraham Lincoln may be this: leadership is not about standing above others. It is about standing strong for something greater than yourself. If these lessons from Abraham Lincoln inspired you, choose one leadership principle and practice it today. Which of these 11 lessons do you think is the most important quality of a great leader? Share your answer in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more inspiring life lessons from history's greatest leaders, thinkers, and visionaries. Share this video with someone who wants to become a better leader. Thank you for watching, and remember, a true leader does not simply tell people where to go. A true leader becomes the example others are willing to follow. See you in the next video.